Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here with our first place deck profile here at Locals. What's your name and what you play?
My name's Billy. Playing Monarchs. With a lot of the Mega Monarch support that came out in the structure deck. So getting into the deck here, we're playing 2 copies of Adia.
We turned them.
So if you don't know what Adia does, when you normal summon it, it lets you special summon a monster with a 800 attack and 1000 defense from the deck. In this case, it's going to be, you're usually going to target one of your 2 Eidos. Whenever it's summoned, either normal or special summoned, it gives you an extra tribute in addition to your normal summon on the turn. Basically, this is a one card Monarch play. You can tribute anything in the deck off of an Adia. Also running 2 Mithra, the Thunder Vassal. This you can special summon it from your hand. In doing so, you give your opponent a token that's basically kind of a copy of it. It's actually really handy for dodging things like Lightning Storm and other hand traps that require you to have an empty field. Also, whenever it's tributed, it gives you another tribute. 3 Ash Blossom. It's pretty self-explanatory.
I feel like everybody's like in and out with Ash Blossom right now in the format, but I think in like a lower level format it's still real good.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. Monarchs, you can't have a Monarch deck without Monarchs. Triple Erebus. You can send 2 Monarch Speller Traps from the deck to spin a card from either the field or the hand. Doesn't target, bypasses a lot of protection. So it's really good. 2800 body, it's pretty solid. 2 Ether. Send 2 Monarch Speller Traps from the from your deck to the graveyard. Special summon a monster with 2800 attack and 1000 defense, or 2400 attack and 1000 defense from your deck. It's really good for searching out like your Erebus, or if you're running Kuraz, setting up a Kuraz bomb.
Do you prefer it? Do you think 3 is a brick?
I do think 3 is a brick. It does have an effect that lets you tribute summon it on your opponent's turn, so it can be a kind of a neat little hand trap in and of itself. But most of the time, it's just a searcher and a big body. So 2, I think, is probably good in what I'm going for. Triple Majesty's Fiend.
Oh my god.
Your opponent doesn't get to do. I mean, nobody gets to do things. Monster effects are a no.
I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh today already.
Yeah, your Triple Vanity's Fiend. I mean, really, this is not a game we play. This is just, we sit and look at each other. If you don't, neither player can special summon, neither player can activate monster effects. Basically, it's stopping all the big nasty combo decks out there. 2 Ghost Ogre. Honestly, is real good right now because there's plenty of things that you can't Veiler these days, or Book of Moon can dodge things like Veiler. Can't dodge this. Also works on traps. A single copy of Effect Veiler. I wanted it at 2, but I could only find room for 1 tonight. So a single Effect Veiler. 3 in Camifrite.
Okay, so this is a new card out, Lightning Overdrive, correct?
Do what?
This come out Lightning Overdrive, correct?
Yes, sir. Okay. You activate it to the spell zone. It can pop itself to draw a card.
Okay.
And then if it and only it is in your face up in your extra deck, you can special summon it.
Okay.
Once per turn. So it's a draw and a free tribute fodder.
Okay.
That's it for the monsters. For the spells, we're running triple Pantheism of the Monarchs.
Okay.
Lets you discard Monarch Speller Trap to draw 2 cards, and then if it's in the graveyard, you can banish it. Reveal 3 Monarch Speller Traps, and your opponent randomly adds 1 to your hand. 3 Domain of the Monarchs. It's their signature field spell. You can, once per turn, you can reduce the level of 2 of a Monarch in your hand by 2, and makes your big boys into single tribute monsters, which is handy. Also, as long as you control a tribute summon monster, your opponent can't special summon from the extra deck, and that's the real big thing.
Okay.
Then we've got 3 copies of Stormforth. It lets you tribute one of your opponent's monsters as if you controlled it.
Okay.
It's a quick play, so it can help out with those ether plays on your opponent's turn. double tenacity. You can reveal a monster with 2,400 attack and 1,000 defense, or 2,800 attack and 1,000 defense to search a Monarch spell or trap from your deck to your hand. It's pretty good. Only running it at 2 because there's so many other ways to search what you're needing. Single copy of Return of the Monarchs. Whenever you tribute summon, it lets you dig out a monster with 2,400 attack and 1,000 defense, or the 2,800 attack and 1,000 defense from your deck and add it to your hand. It also kicks in an automatic chain link too, so it protects against counter traps and some hand traps. I only run 1 because it's not super like amazing, but it comes in clutch sometimes. 1 Rhoda for the Idea search, because she is a warrior called by the grave. It's just good. The Prime Monarch, so it's the only trap in the deck. If it's in your graveyard, you can banish a Monarch spell or trap and special summon it as a monster with 2,400 defense. It's good for stalls and tribute fodder.
Okay.
Currently, we are setting at 41 cards.
Well, I noticed there ain't no extra deck because of the Monarch. Do you have a sideboard?
Yeah, very limited for right now. Triple Lancia.
Very good hand trap right now.
Yeah, and Imperial Iron Wall. Really not looking to get the crap beat out of me by dragons, but it's good against in a lot of matchups though. I've got a 3rd Ether, just in case. I've also got the Kuraz in the event that I'm needing the Kuraz bomb.
Right.
Obviously, you can't domain lock your opponent if you don't have a tribute summon monster. So I do side 2 March of the Monarchs if they're running something that can consistently blow up my tribute summon critters.
That's pretty much skill drain on sound, correct?
No, this prevents Monarchs or tribute summon monsters from being targeted or destroyed by card effects.
Okay.
So basically it's build a castle. Megathistalos, when he's tribute summoned, you can look at your opponent's hand and discard a card to the graveyard.
Sure.
It's kind of situational in the main deck because a lot of decks nowadays are fueled off their graveyard, but some are not. So for those decks, he's there just to be kind of an issue. I am also running Reasoning. I was a little bit worried with this build, just about speed, so I sided this in just in case. But I honestly, most of the time, I don't think I would ever really go into it.
Right. Alrighty. Well,
Any shout outs you want to give?
Big shout out to Gunner for coming all the way down here from Cersei. Appreciate his support and the support of the Cersei community for our locals. And then a big shout out to just all the local guys who showed up to make tonight happen.
Alrighty. Well, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Subscribe and stay tuned for the next one.